Because you're at 1 HP with the horse guy.
Between fight. Thank gosh.
Yeah, seriously, you really needed it for this fight. I mean, that last fight didn't even look like you got hit, though, so it looked like you didn't even need it for that fight. Or if you did get hit, it was like once, if that. How do you feel about censorship on educational
Oh,
stuff?
damn. Not at all. I'm fully against that.
Yeah, honestly, I'm in the
I
same
believe
boat.
that
It's
no
like,
matter what's happened in history, history is history, and there's a reason it's bad. There's a
well, okay.
reason you shouldn't. Because if you don't learn about it, then it's just going to be doomed to repeat itself.
Okay. So,
That's
well,
the main
okay,
thing about
that I would
history.
say I would agree with history, but do you think there's any other subjects that could need censoring? Like history, I can no doubt agree with you. It's like,
Anything
yeah,
that should be censored? No. I'm not a big fan of censorship. I'm a fan of hard truths that
yeah,
nobody likes hearing.
yeah. I like the truth too, just because it's like it gives you all the information that you need to take your
Oh wow,
stand.
dude.
Oh my goodness, you took one hit there.
I
At,
just
like you destroyed that. What's the
I
wait?
know.
Is the king gonna be the final
Wonder
boss?
of wonders. I've never witnessed such an unmatched strength and endurance.
All the
So
king's
on to all the
admiration.
greatest gifts of King's admiration.
Can you go in there? Because that's not
Well,
one of the
fuck
bosses.
you!
Well,
Fuck
no,
you, dude.
dude, that's not the.
I got an achievement. That. Wow.
You totally cut out. All we heard was you got an achievement.
I get an achievement for that shit.
You didn't go in the castle. Wasn't there that golden door that you could have gone to?
The golden door was it. That was the gauntlet champion thing.
Oh. Well, not last time. You didn't enter that
Yeah.
last time. You entered the first door. You didn't enter the golden one before.
Nah, it was the first door, but it was golden because it's the
No, it had sparkles. It wasn't the golden. It wasn't the that
it's
wasn't
the
the gauntlet
gauntlet.
door.
I know. Yeah, it was because it's the gauntlet, which
But
turned gold with the sparkles. Yeah, I
well,
know. I know what you mean.
huh? But that no, you just that's not that other doors. Did you just skip that door after being the gauntlet? Like, did you even try going in it? Because you didn't go in that golden door after being the gauntlet.
That's I did
No,
not try to go in any door.
you didn't go in the
No.
golden door at the end of the gauntlet that was right there. Because it doesn't land on that golden door unless you beat the gauntlet. So you know what we have to do next video, right?
Really?
Yes! I know.
No. It
Yes,
couldn't
you have
have
to
been.
do
It couldn't
that.
have happened.
It's right there to the. It's right there to the left. You can see it on the. Oh my god.
All right.
It's on the.
I'm a
Oh
fucking.
my god. All right, I'm gonna go back to my questions.
I need to do it again.
I guess so.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I'm saying that because you
Ah,
literally
shit.
skipped the prize. You got his admiration and a new door to go into, and you didn't go in the door. Like, come on. Okay. Do you think playing video games is good for kids?
Yes. It's been proven to help with reflection or reaction speeds. It can help with concentration. There's a lot of health benefits to gaming.
Yeah. Especially back when COVID first came out. It was like the most healthy thing you could do is stay inside. Wow, this is so delayed. I hear you like hit him like 5 seconds before it actually shows.
Oh,
Okay, next
come on,
one.
come on. I've got this. I've got this. I've got this.
Do you think illegal immigrants should be punished as criminals?
Nope. Nope. I believe that people should be allowed to move in. I'm not a fan
But
of the immigration process we have. I believe that it's not as bad as we make it out to be because, like, even in places like Canada, I think it was Afghanistan refugees that they're just letting flood into their country nonstop, and it's because
oh,
well, the possibility of any of them being terrorists is just so unbelievably low and minuscule. It's literally just fear mongering in America. That's all it is.
yeah.
The
So
reason like TSA exists or the airport security. It
so
doesn't actually do anything or add anything
yeah.
because
So the
I
next one
mean,
is
terrorists still happen.
uh-huh.
I mean, drug dealers definitely don't seem to have any issues getting their things on planes still anymore, do they? It still happens.
Yeah.
I mean, it's done nothing to have them. So
Okay, so
I
do you
just
think
believe
if
that the whole thing is a sham.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think they should be punished as criminals.
Don't tell me,
um
I have to redo the pawns every time I fuck up the knight.
so do you think if a vampire bites a person who has AIDS, will he get it too?
Does the vampire get AIDS?
Yeah.
Um,
What
yes.
if it really? You think so? I don't know how AIDS is transmitted, so
Well,
I've got no
I
clue.
don't know. Are vampires just immune to diseases?
I don't think so.
I
Nothing's
don't
ever
remember
really
that.
said they're immune to diseases.
They're immortal. I mean, there's multiple ways to kill them, so they're not
Yeah.
immortal.
Um. Do you think international relationships are affected by patriotism?
Patriot patriotism. I believe that patriotism is quite a foolish idea. I don't think you should be unbelievably like loyal or faithful to something that you have no control over.
Yeah, I'm in the same
And,
agreement. It's
and what
like
I mean is, to love something that you were stuck with, that you had no control over, you being stuck with. I just find that be an idiot. Yeah, I was born in America and whatnot. I'm not patriotic. I believe America can be a great country. I don't believe it is one currently, and it needs a lot of work. So I'm not gonna celebrate something that needs work, even if I was born there.
um
And I feel that's fair.
yeah. Is it important to have friendly relationships with neighboring countries?
What?
I asked, is it important to have friendly relationships
Yes, I
with
believe
neighboring
that
countries?
it's important. I believe every country should. I mean, obviously, I believe world peace is the desired
Yeah.
goal for almost everyone. I'd say
I feel like you.
there's some bald-headed dude midget in fucking Russia right now who would kind of disagree.
Well, I didn't know Putin was bald.
He's kind of near bald, and he's really fucking short.
He
Have you seen that
is?
one fucking camera angle? Oh
No.
my god,
I've
he's
never
so
I've
unbelievably short. It's
I
honestly to see him standing next to the fucking rest of the people in his office
no,
because
I've only seen him.
he's like a full 2 feet shorter than them.
Wow. Yeah, I've only seen him seen behind podiums when he makes like statements towards like when they'd ask him to get off of oh god, this is really insensitive. I can't think of what the place is called that he's been
Dude's
attacking.
just a dude is just a megalomaniac who believes he's in charge of everyone else.
Yeah.
Which honestly, you could probably say the same thing about our last president. So
Yeah. Do you think uh
Oh,
do you think classwork is better than exams?
no. Well, I don't I've mentioned, I don't fully believe in either. But on a personal preference, I love taking tests. I loved tests.
Okay.
That does make me weird. I don't care. I just
Yeah.
enjoyed taking tests.
I feel like if I confidently knew the info, I don't mind test either. Like if I was confident in it, I'd be
It
like, yeah,
wasn't
sure, I
even
do. Like
confidently new.
it's like
It was just that I've always found tests easier than just regular work. Granted, that's like the practice work for the test, but just have a test. I'm the kind of guy who likes playing things on hard mode before I know how to play.
I think the reason I like would only do it if I was confident was the fact that like when it comes to me, I think it's more embarrassing to get to do badly on a test than coursework or yeah, classwork, because of the
Agreed.
fact that obviously in
Classwork.
classwork you're not expected to you're not guaranteed that you'll know
Understand
it.
it.
Yeah. Well,
Exactly.
usually on
But by the
exam,
test, you're
obviously you'll
supposed to know
know.
it.
Yeah. And most of the time
You're
I don't
supposed to
know
know
it.
it.
So most of the time I just BS my way through it and then just try to do the most simplest part of it and get it probably wrong. Like, this probably requires a big formula, but I'm just gonna do addition or multiplication.
Could
And
be me.
sometimes I even get it correct. Although then again, I've never looked at those tests, so at the same time, I've got no way to guarantee it. um, do you think? Where is it? Do you think money is the only source of motivation in practical life?
Nope. I believe I'm a. I believe that if if you're working on something, it's just common sense to know that if you love what you're working on, you're just people would absolutely work for it just for the satisfaction of working on something that they are proud of and that they love.
Uh huh.
That's just how humans are. They're naturally born to be love work and be satisfied with it. It's just do they like what they're working on and do they feel like it's meaningful?
Yeah.
If the answer is no, then it's they obviously wouldn't want to work
Anyways,
money just to survive. But if you were to
yeah.
instead work for you, what you want, then yeah, I believe that uh, people would
Um.
rather work
So.
for them what they believe.
So. So
Fuck.
this one might be a bit. I have. It's the one I told you I have a good fact for. Do you think homosexual relationships are against nature?
Nope.
Yep.
I
I didn't.
mean, animals in nature fucking are gay as well. So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I watched a show on Netflix, and it
I
was kind
mean,
and it was an informational show about animals, and literally like there's plenty of species that are literally gay. So saying that it's against nature to be gay is
and
literally not even true. Like as
just
an actual
not
fact,
true.
yeah.
Part of nature is just liking sex. That is just true.
Yeah. And now now I have a different question. Did you know
Fuck.
that ducks and some kinds of fish can actually change genders like throughout their life?
Yes, I know. Did you know that frogs do?
I didn't hear that, but honestly, it doesn't surprise me because I know it's
I don't know if goldfish actually. I know
I
clownfish. I know
yes,
clownfish do,
clownfish do it, and ducks do it too. Like if there's no
and so
female in the
do
group, they can change genders actually to fit the role.
yeah, and also same with specific species of frog.
Okay, now don't go into that door because you've never been able to enter this door. No, do not talk to him.
No,
Yeah, you've never been able
no,
to enter
this is
here.
just the queen. This is the queen.
Is it? I didn't
That
think
was
it
just her
was.
entrance. Yeah,
Oh, god damn
yeah,
it. I'm sorry, man. I thought that was a
yeah.
special entrance that you missed out on.
Damn. Oh, I don't know. We got
uh,
some more good content out of it, so I don't care.
um, but yeah, I made sure that I sent in the ideas. The fact that worst case scenario, I have a good fact that is against that was the like the whole fact that nature is like literally gay. Like nature is commonly gay. It's not like a
It's
human
not a
only
rare
thing.
thing.
Yeah, it's not like humans only
And
do that.
being transgender, it's literally just nature.
Yeah. Um. So the next one I have is so. Would you say you're a morning person or a night person?
A morning or evening person, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Yes.
a day
Yeah.
or night person?
Yeah. That's what I meant. Day and
A
night.
day or night person, I do definitely prefer the night. But I don't know. I can definitely enjoy either. I
Well,
love
okay. Let
nature,
me
so
rephrase that.
I love getting up
When
early with the birds.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, do you commonly or do you like? Are you? Would you say you can like you're smart like in the morning, or do you need to wait until the evening to start? Like, because for me, I have to wait until like the evening for me to actually get smart. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, if you see me in the first hour of the morning, it's like I'm not gonna talk to you unless if like it's just a straight question. I'll give you the most basic thing ever. Yeah, what the hell?
Fair enough.
Why did you just say he just gave you his admiration? He didn't even give you any. That was
Yeah.
some BS. Like I thought originally it might have been like,
The
oh, there was a
admiration, the
door.
admiration is an achievement.
Apparently. Wait, seriously? Oh wow.
Oh, right,
Okay, so this is.
exactly. That's how disappointing it was.
Do you think communism is a better ideology than socialism?
Ideology wise, yes, absolutely. Like morality, ethics wise, all of that, absolute yes. Realistically, no. I don't believe that communism could actually work in real life.
Yeah.
I believe, or maybe it could with another, I don't know, 200 years of like evolution, because
Refinement.
believe it or not, we have had a lot of left movement, not just recently,
Yeah.
since well the beginning of this country. It's, even the creation of this country was a bit radical. So
Yeah.
mm, I
So how
just
many?
believe that the left has a lot more power and reasoning behind it. It will eventually take over in some way as just like
So
as a
there's
system
somewhere
entirely,
you missed.
and could evolve into communism.
I was gonna say,
Could
so
evolve
apparently
into it.
somewhere you missed coins. I guess must be one of the runs, one of the gun and runs.
Exactly. Running guns. Running guns. Yep.
Should I do another
Oh well.
question?
Uh,
I'll check the recording.
nah.
We're
I think we
actually
should
at
probably call it.
we're at 55 minutes, so we be close to ending either way. You might want to turn that
All
up
right.
because it's still pretty quiet.
I could try. Right. It is. I was like, huh. That's a bit quiet. There's one thing I could try to do here.
Huh?
I'm gonna go with the lobber,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, that's it. And I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go on expert.
Oh, wait. What does expert do?
I don't know,
Wait, seriously?
but I'm assuming it makes it harder.
Okay. Oh, it.
Ah, damn.
Okay. Um, wouldn't the boomerangs be decent here? Since you have to keep going the other direction.
But I don't ever use the boomerangs.
I'm just saying since you have to keep facing the other way. I was wondering if there would be any decent point in using them. Um,
Oh, absolutely. I'm just not smart. Ah!
yeah.
And I wanted to use the crack shot. I figured maybe it could help.
Do you think history?
Alright.
Wait,
You
hold
know
on.
what? You are right, though.
Yeah. So, do you think
I will
science
try. I will.
and the arts are equal important subjects?
Do I believe art and science are equally important?
Yes.
Uh, Depending on, I believe that both are important on the base level, but once again, back to my education thing, I believe children going into education should be able to just pick what interests them and they will theoretically be best at because it interests them.
So
If you don't, if you like what you're doing, you're more likely to be good at it than someone who doesn't.
so this is a would you rather one, and was just a would you rather, which was a be rich and dishonest or poor and honest.
Poor and honest. I
How
don't
would
like dishonesty.
yeah, I guess that's true. I was gonna say, but how would you know, how would people know you're telling the truth? But then again, it's like, well, I mean, there's
Uh,
no guarantee that you'd be trying to tell people the truth. You just know the truth. I guess that's an interesting question. Would you want to be telling? Because it just says dishonest, but it could
would
be
you
that.
rather people always think you're telling the truth or people always think you're lying? Is basically what you're getting at, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Because it was a question of who you're being dishonest to. Are you just being dishonest to the people, or like, what's the extent of dishonesty? Or are you just lying to yourself? You know, like, because if it's just you lying, if it's like, let's say it's just you lying to yourself that you're like the everyman, it'd be like, if that's the only lie, if that's the only dishonest part, then obviously you could be telling the truth, and then just have one misconception in your head. Because you can lie to plenty of people can lie to themselves very easily. It's surprise. It's a
Honestly,
concern.
yeah,
It's
that's not
concern.
even an
It is
issue.
concerning, but it's surprisingly easy. The fact that how
I
easy it
mean,
is
it's
for people to
true.
lie to themselves.
People to lie to themselves, even easier than it is to lie to others.
Yeah. So
Because with others,
uh huh.
I
You
oh dude,
lost it.
no.
Oh, sorry.
I wonder if I got a perfect score.
Do you think
No, I didn't parry. That's right.
do you think every person should have a pet?
Do I think every person should have a pet?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Pets are just honestly an improvement to a lot of people's lives.
Yeah.
Did I get nothing for just beating that perfectly on expert? That
Well,
sucks.
of course. And technically, you didn't do it perfectly. You didn't get an S rank.
I didn't get a I didn't get a parry. Yeah, I know.
Um.
Alright. So I guess we should probably call it. This is the end of
Let me
the
just find
this is
it.
the series finale of Cuphead.
Until what? A
That's
gold
been there
coin?
this entire
Wait,
time?
what? You
How long
find a
has that
gold
been there?
coin? I got no clue. Yeah,
I swear
we're
to God, if this guy
gives you 3 coins.
oh,
Oh,
that guy
okay, it's
didn't
like you
have it.
forgot to talk you. But you only have 2 coins now,
Just
so it's like you can only get, or no, 3. So you can't get one thing. You can get the
uh,
automatic. What? Huh? But you already bought the other thing. I thought you already
am
had
I,
bought the pair.
am
Or
I, let me check this. Because I know I was super close to 100. Yeah, that's all I'm missing
oh,
is
the two
that thing.
abilities.
Where could I be missing all those coins, man?
It must be two. It's gotta be the running
I
guns.
have,
Like, there's no way around it. It's gotta be some of the running guns you messed up. There's none
thing.
up there.
I swear I 100% of the running guns. Oh well. Actually, you know what?
Oh my god. All right, next one.
Let's try this.
Next question. Um. So do you think all students should have an after-school job or internship?
Students should have an internship or job.
Yes.
Um, I believe kids could have. Oh shit, that's not good. I'm gonna retry.
You believe kids?
I don't know. That's also a tough one, kind of.
I guess
I mean,
if
some
you're
kids could definitely benefit from it. That's the thing.
what I'm
Other
gonna
times, it could. It depends on the job. It depends on what they're doing.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Going by what you've been logically saying, your answer should be what you would normally say, like in a different instance, would be no, because it's saying that they. I guess it's saying should. It doesn't mean they have to have it. I guess. Let me reread the question. Make sure I'm not misreading it. Because if it's like saying they need, because if it's just should, then obviously then we would agree. There's no. Yeah, should. Yeah, should they have an after? All students should have an after-school internship or job. So yeah, I guess yeah. Never mind. I was saying it was like if it was a mandated job, then obviously, then I think we'd obviously both disagree because different people have different issues.
Right.
Do you think it's possible for computers to replace teachers?
Computers? No. Teaching
Really?
is an important job. Yeah.
Okay.
It's easier to convey an idea and whatnot with a human than it is a robot, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, I can
No,
see. That's
it would
valid.
have to be. It would have to be an actual artificial intelligence
Yeah.
designed to work with kids. Because I mean,
So do you how so okay, this was definitely an essay question. But it's how are zoos more harmful than good for animals? And obviously it's the whole like if it's in containment, it's not learning the real
really
life.
free.
It's not free, and
Well,
if
that's
they plan to release it, then obviously it doesn't have the skills and is less
skills
likely
it
to
needs to
live.
survive.
Yeah. Um Do you think PE should be a mandatory for every student in high school? PE being physical
I liked
education.
PE. It was, yep, it was my favorite class. I don't think it's for everyone.
Yeah, I would agree. But that was mostly because I was fat.
And there
uh,
is, I just believe it because there's a lot of kids with like health issues and whatnot that often will go ignored by, well,
yeah.
very underqualified teachers.
So I have a question.
Now that should be a
Have
perfect.
have in your life have you ever been peer pressured to do something?
Um, Dang. Man. What is a super meter? How did I not get a perfect on that?
Did you maybe you didn't use it? Because I don't think you used it.
Is it you? Is it using it
I
that
think
gets
it's
you
you
that?
using it. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, have you ever been peer
Um,
pressured?
no. I'm more inclined to say no, but also not by fellow students. I've been peer pressured by adults more than I have fellow students.
Okay. So I guess okay. I would say so. The answer to me then would be yes, but it wouldn't be. You'd phrase it by saying no. It wasn't by students. It was by adults. But so for me, it was a friend that I used. Well, I say a friend. It was more like a cool kid who came to my block from a different block from a different block, and he wanted me to start. He wanted me to steal a cigarette from my mom, and he wanted us to smoke it. And I actually did. I did fall because I was like, yeah, this is what friends do. We do cool things together. And then after, now I never talked. I practically didn't. I don't think I ever talked to kid again after that because I immediately told my mom that day, and she's like, yeah, don't ever do that again. But that's the only time I've ever been peer pressured into doing anything, and it didn't last long. It literally was like for a day, and I was like, okay, yeah, I won't do what my friends tell me anymore.
Oh, kids are dumb.
Yeah.
That's all
Um.
there is to it.
Do you think aliens exist?
Statistically, yes. It only
Yeah,
makes sense.
I would agree as
In
well.
infinite, literally everything would have to exist. If space literally is infinity, which I'm inclined to believe it is. Shit, I
Yeah.
didn't use my special. Ah,
But anyway,
I,
yeah, because space is so infinite.
uh, since it's infinite, theoretically, just statistic wise alone, it would have to it would have to exist out there somewhere.
Yeah. I
Whether
have to
it's the
say,
same level of intelligence as
so
us or something else, I
yeah,
couldn't say.
I
But it would
found
have to exist on a mathematical
yeah,
basis.
I found the question from earlier, and it wasn't about books or movies. That's the generic one. The original one was saying, books are more entertaining and informative than TV. Which I mean, in most cases, if it's like
I
I
guess.
feel like it's true just because obviously things were put in books before TV. It's not like everything get archived on TV. So I would say yes for that factoid. And just the fact that people when people think of TV, they're not most of the time they're not referring to like documentaries or like scientific channels. Most of the time it's like drama TV or cartoons or whatever. Stuff that's obviously super inaccurate. I guess the question is, are books more entertaining? Then that depends on the person. Because I definitely think books would be more informative, but I wonder if they would be they. I don't know. Obviously, for me, like I've said, they're not entertaining for me. So I would say no, just because I don't find them as entertaining. Clearly, um, if you use one more, then you'll be able to. If there you go. Now you've got all 6 used. Um, but anyway, yeah. So, do you think is let me find it. Are social networking sites addictive?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that's just also once again fact
Yeah.
that it releases chemicals, and honestly, it's just about getting chemicals to your brain, like a drug. It's the same exact response. So it would be a bit foolhardy of me to say no. Awesome.
Do,
I
do,
finally got an S.
yeah. Do you think
Alright,
countries
now we can end the series.
hold on real
Screw
quick?
everything
Do
else.
you think countries should be
One more thing.
isolationist?
Who? A
Countries.
country?
Yeah, should countries be
No.
isolationist?
Absolutely not. It can help economically, I would say, because, or at least temporarily from what I've seen,
Yeah.
because when I think of an isolationist country, I obviously think 16th century to 19th century or 15th century to 19th century Japan, because I forget who it was, but one of the emperors during, I think it was the Edo period,
Uh
that they
huh.
shut down all borders except for one, which they allowed the Dutch to trade at.
Yeah.
Then America just kind of fucking bullied them into like, hey, sign this, which allows us to trade with you.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, what do you do when you're a country without much military might and like hundreds of battleships show up outside your door?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely in it. I mean, I knew what isolation was, so I didn't. Well, I didn't know the straight definition. I got an idea of what it was referring to. So
It had
I'm
a lot
def.
of issues, but also it was pretty cool. It was an
Yeah.
interesting part of history. I don't think any country should do it though.
Yeah. Okay.
It
Yeah.
it leaves out too much advancement.
Yeah. I don't have much to add, just because like some of these are definitely gonna be more. Some of these are gonna be just more of you taking over because I've done, like I said, zero research. So I mostly just have to
Honestly,
shut up
all
and be like, if
honestly,
that's good
the
for you.
questions you fucking picked out are shit I'm all really interested in, so it kind of worked out.
I think I will admit some of the stuff I kind of just avoid because it felt obvious. Like at first, I didn't pick any game ones because it was like, oh, are violent games bad? It's like we obviously both knew the answer, so I avoided it because it's super like one note, like one sentence. We're both done. We both understand it.
Oh,
But then later on, I was like, I guess I should still pick it out because it's obviously still a somewhat of a misconception to certain people, so it wouldn't be a bad thing to bring up.
fair enough. And we still got a full topic out of it. Anyways,
Yeah. And do
did
you
the
want to say
video end, by the
goodbye?
way? I have no
No,
idea.
no, it's still running.
Yeah,
We've got
I
an
have
hour and
no
12
idea
minutes.
what's going on.
You want to say goodbye
Well,
at all to our
everyone,
fellow shades?
say goodbye to Cuphead, everyone. This will probably be the series finale, unless they make more fucking DLC.
That is true. Although for how long
Alright,
it took them to
talk
make
to you later.
for how long it took them to do DLC the first time, I kind of doubt they'll do it. I mean, maybe they could. If it gets revitalized, I could maybe see it. But I kind of doubt it.
Right.
I have doubts. I pressed X to doubt.
Alright. Press X to down. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Alright, bye.